All right. Super chat from Tim Lin. Thank you, Tim. Oh, wow. 25 bucks. Big baller. All right. So do you see the rates being paid on USDC deposited sustainable by platforms such as BlockFi? Okay. All right. Good question. Good question. So are the rates sustainable? Okay. Let me just pull up the current rates because I haven't looked at this in a while. But I mean, I would say long term, definitely not. That's kind of what just comes to mind in general. I mean, because I'm not even sure how they get those rates to be able to pay people, right? So a site I like to use is defirate.com/lend. So this shows us the rates for August. So basically for last month. Okay, so you said USDC, which is the Coinbase and Circle backed regulated cryptocurrency. And BlockFi has 8.6%. Wow, yeah, that is pretty high, 8.6%. But I see Fulcrum, wow, 73%. Okay, now that's not sustainable. But okay, I mean, first of all, I'll probably put some here, but just make sure you probably take out a Nexus Mutual smart contract cover just in case, because this is DeFi and they have had hacks before, I believe. Okay, but back to your question. So is this sustainable? Long term, no. I mean, but I feel like it's normal. Everything kind of starts very high, then over time it just kind of deflates. I mean, just look at Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, the supply schedule with any cryptocurrency begins very, very high. And then over time, it basically just decreases, right? So people who get in early get rewarded, right? So I'm not quite sure exactly how BlockFi works. But I mean, I don't think these rates would last forever. Bill, your thoughts in terms of all these rates lasting for a while?
Right. Okay. So I have to, I'm not a 24-year-old crypto developer, right? So I have to get my head wrapped around these concepts the way anybody else would, like DeFi. So how is somebody affording to pay a 5 or 8% return? Well, they've got to be making a lot more than that. And my guess is they're either lending for speculators, right? They're somehow lending whatever you're depositing somehow to a speculative community, like margin lending in stocks, right? Mm-hmm. So it's sustainable if the crypto market is hot and speculators are there, because I'm assuming that's where the lending is occurring, right? They're taking your money and giving you 8%. So either that 8% has to go to zero, like other dollar interest rates, or it normalizes based on the amount of speculation lending that occurs, like margin lending in stocks. So is 8% sustainable? Probably not, okay? And assuming it's all legit, okay, we hope it's legit, right? And it's not some sort of scheme. Mm-hmm. Whoever needs to borrow out there, I think it's great because it helps crypto have an interest rate mechanism. And interest rates, a lot of people don't know this, but like, again, in the 80s, that was the development futures of an interest rate pricing mechanism, right? Like, where are interest rates? And there were all these innovations to figure that out. So I actually think volatility in crypto interest rates is great because it helps discover like what the interest rate should be in the crypto universe. So the more volatile it is in the beginning, the better.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. So tell us what you think as well. Do you guys think these rates will last? I mean, because I know when it comes to DeFi, even that can't be sustained, but the way it's kind of done is because they're paying out in their own token, they basically have the supply to do it. But after a while, when the supply decreases over time, then those rates kind of decrease as well. But tell us what you think. Do you think those rates will last or not?